in the music they're making, or the people that are consuming the music start to believe in that music, and you feel hard and you feel rough. And then it gets worse when you are drinking or taking drugs, It gets worse because now you're feeling really powerful and mighty, and you're not even in your right mind. You don't know what you're doing.
Vault opening. Welcome to the vault.
Hello, what is up, you dazzling diamonds and the others? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Linda Kyle, and this is the vault. Anyway, you guys, let's jump straight into this video. Alright then, guys, and in today's video we are going to be talking about the very, very unfortunate death of Takeoff, who was one of the members of the trio, the Migos, right? RIP to Takeoff, and also condolences to his family and friends. Once again, another senseless death in the rap industry. Very unfortunate, very senseless for a rapper who was not actually, wow, I can't believe I've been saying who was not even problematic. Like, we didn't know or hear of any of Takeoff scandals, or he was just really the third guy in the group. And there's always a third guy in the group who is not problematic. So it's very strange and quite scary that he is the one that would perish. It would be quite strange and unfortunate for anyone to perish, just in general. But like in that situation, it's like, wow. You know what I mean? I just have this thing, man, that is bugging me, that it is more than just a senseless death, killing, you know what I mean? I heard rumors, or rather people or bloggers saying that when this whole thing went down, right? Because apparently the guys were playing dice, got into an argument, and then shit popped off. And people are saying that Takeoff was really not involved in that whole situation. However, and this does happen, as an innocent bystander, he caught 3 or more shots, which led to his demise. On the 31st of October, Halloween. Very eerie, very strange, right? And people then came out when they found out the news of Takeoff's passing. People always want someone to blame. People were actually blaming Quavo because Quavo was there. But the creepy thing is about the situation is that Quavo and Takeoff were the 2 remaining people in the Migos group, because Offset, Cardi B's husband, had left the group. Not only did he leave the group, but he was suing their record label. Right? I just found it very strange that people were actually blaming Quavo. Is anybody looking at Offset? Not saying go out there and blame Offset. I don't know if he was, but I think he wasn't even there when everything went down. But let's get into the conspiracy of the situation. Offset was suing the record label, left the group. Isn't it going to be quite interesting to see, out of the 2 remaining people in the group, who actually rises in the industry? We all know that Cardi B and Offset haven't been doing anything lately. It's like their careers are dormant. You understand what I mean? They're not doing anything special. But isn't it, I'm just saying, isn't it going to be interesting to see between Quavo and Offset who is going to now pop off? Who's going to be releasing some dope ass music, get these accolades and so on and so forth? I'm saying this because Takeoff passed on the 31st of October. And most of us that know about or heard about these conspiracies know that that is like type of situation. What if he was type of situation? But by who? Which is why I'm saying it's going to be quite interesting to see between Quavo and Offset who is going to rise in this entertainment industry. Right? I just wanted to throw that in the beginning. You know, it's something that we should question and think about. It's quite curious. This man was 28 years old. The least problematic in the group, because I mean, we've heard things about Offset and we've heard things about Quavo, but have we really heard dramatic things about Takeoff? No, we haven't. Reports are coming in saying that on this particular day when he passed, he was a bit different, a bit strange, according to the people that were around him. Someone said that he had a cup. You know, the niggas, they have a cup, they got a drink, whatnot. But they kept on noticing that there was nothing in his cup. You know how they say that people know when they're about to perish, right? It's like he was ready and preparing to go. He wasn't actually, it's like people are insinuating that it's like he wasn't really there. He wasn't really himself. Apparently, allegedly, people do say out here on the streets that when a person is about to perish, it is their body that expires, but their soul has already gone. And they say things like, I won't. They say a lot of things, man. Like, whereby the family or friends will then go back to and say, oh my gosh, this person knew that this was the end. Remember what he said or remember what she said? That was so strange now that I think about it, type of situation. It's like the light bulb goes off, right? We're not going around thinking that people are going to perish. So you never think that the things that your loved ones are saying are weird. You just think, yeah, it's such a normal thing. Or, oh, that was strange, but okay. You never really think that somebody's going to perish because none of us know the time or the date of when it is that we are going to be eliminated, type of situation. So people were saying that, the people that were around him that night, and he was constantly posting that day. He really was. They were saying that he was a bit offish, you know, a bit strange. It's like he was saying goodbye in some type of way. The whole drink, not having a drink in the cup, but he has a cup and he's sipping from it, but there's nothing in there. That's kind of strange to me, right? Not only that, people said that when the shots started, when the shots were fired, everybody was actually literally ducking and diving and trying to get away from the situation because you never know where a bullet is coming from. So your best option is to get down, right? People say that even though he was running, but he wasn't getting down. It's like he was waiting for it. You understand? Very, very strange, very peculiar. But I'm just like, okay, people wanted to point the finger at Quavo, and then some people came out to say that no, Quavo wasn't actually in the wrong. I think it's a very shitty thing to do, to blame someone that was there. I mean, there was a video circulating, a very unfortunate video. I don't understand why people post these things, right? I saw the beginning of that video of his lifeless body and so on. My man was like, yo babe, check this shit out, this is so deep. I usually don't look at that kind of content. It scares me. It does something to me that is just, And so when I saw, when I realized what he was showing me, I was like, no, I don't want to see it. So I didn't actually see the full video. But in this video, it shows, apparently, Takeoff'S lifeless body on the balcony or whatever. And he's bleeding. And I don't understand, honestly, why people do that. Not everything is for social media, but at the end of the day, everything is for social media, and people are not going to change. That's a fact, real talk, no lies. People are not going to change. They're going to keep on whipping out their phones for likes, shares, subscriptions, and all that kind of shizness. It's very, who wants to actually see that? So when my man was like, babe, look at this, I was like, don't show me these kind of things. I don't want to see that. It's very traumatic. You feel some type of way when you see something like that. And when it's one of your own people type of situation. Even though he was, oh my gosh, all the way in America. But I mean, he's one of my people. And even if it wasn't one of my people, I still don't want to see that kind of thing. You know what I mean? But that's where I came to know of this video and know that it's actually out there. You know what I mean? To actually even post that shit. Those kind of accounts should be banned, in my opinion. Because, wow. It's like you're trying to normalize us to this type of thing that we're not used to seeing. We don't want to see that type of thing. It's scary. It's so, so scary. So people are saying that apparently, as much as he was getting away from the situation, but he wasn't actively really trying to get away as everybody else is, and ducking down, because apparently he was shot multiple times in the head and in the neck and stuff. It's just one of those things. It's like when your time comes, you can't evade it. You can't get away from it. It's going to happen. And the way he was behaving during the day, it's like, it adds up, right? But it really does suck that people are trying to blame Quavo. And I'm not trying to blame Offset. I'm just saying, he's the group member that wasn't in the situation, had left the group, suing the record label. The crazy thing is, Quavo and Takeoff had released a song a day ago. It's like, when I saw that, I was like, wow, this is so strange. So strange. And even in that music video that they released, it was strange. In the beginning, they're speaking about having the same type of dream. Go watch the video. It's just very eerie when you put everything together. But anyway, there's a lot of channels out here on YouTube, and people just thinking that maybe that this was one of those type of situations, which is why I'm saying, let us wait and see which one of the Migos, even though Offset wasn't part of the Migos anymore, but let's just wait and see which one of them rises to fame. And then we can revisit the situation, because it is kind of strange, right? This is another senseless killing. Because people are saying that there was an argument about, or within the game that they were playing, of dice. It's like, wow. How do situations escalate to that point where somebody's actually deceased because you're playing a game? It's just one of those things where it's like, gambling is wrong, or sexual immorality is wrong, theft is wrong, lying is wrong, all these sins. You understand what I mean? Wherever these particular things take place, Satan is there, or his demons are there, ready to pounce and activate the situation. In my opinion, I feel like as soon as there was the slightest argument, because people are saying now it wasn't that big a deal for it to pop off in that way. Wherever there is the slightest aggravation, Satan will find his way in, infiltrate the situation. And on that particular day, I feel like it was, the way people are putting it, it was a situation whereby it could have been resolved. Like, you know how men are. You argue, no, I don't do this, you're cheating, whatever. But it could have been resolved, but it wasn't. It escalated to the point where someone died and 2 other people were wounded. You understand? People are also saying that the fatal gunshot actually came from Takeoff'S and Quavo's security. So what actually really happened? Some people are saying that the security started to fire first, and then the other people realized what was happening and they fired back. And they're saying that the fatal shot came from the security. Security. Are these people that well trained? Do they not know how to shoot to get attention or for a warning? They're gonna shoot you dead. Come mistake. That doesn't make sense to me. Unless it was somebody's time, or unless there were other forces involved. Other forces at play. It's just not as clear cut as people think that it is. Another reason why I'm saying it's not as clear cut as people think that it is, guys, we see this happening all the time in the hip hop industry. If today you want to be a hip hop star, you might be the best lyricist in your community, your school, wherever you are. I just really feel like it's something that you need to rethink, because it's so dangerous. It's actually so dangerous. Apart from the drill music, and that's the worst of it, because in the drill music they talk about killing and all these things, and we're gonna get you, blah, blah, you know, it's rough. You ask yourself, what happened to the MCs? What happened to the lyricists? What happened to actual good hip hop music that tells stories? Because what they're doing now is, it's very, in my opinion, demonic. Right? It is. And if you are a person that is constantly consuming that kind of evil, dark music, it's gonna do something to you. It's like if you're constantly consuming sad, depressing music. My man left me, oh my man, my heart is broken, I'm not home. You're gonna be heartbroken all the time. It's like you're not gonna get over that shit anytime soon. This drill music is bad. Even Cardi B have came out to say that, I don't want to do this. This music is influencing people, and there's demons in this music. There's demons in this music. Something is off here. Something is off. Because people start to believe in the music they're making, or the people that are consuming the music start to believe in that music, and you feel hard and you feel rough. And then it gets worse when you are drinking or taking, you know? It gets worse because now you're feeling really powerful and mighty, and you're not even in your right mind. You don't know what you're doing. And shit pops off. Come mistake. Things that are avoidable. It's bad. It's really, really bad. Right? And let me say, if Takeoff'S passing is a spiritual thing, a sacrificial thing, a thing for one of the group members or somebody out there to rise, it will never be proven. Because most of these sacrificial spiritual things are never proven because they're spiritual. But there will be someone to take the fall. There will be someone to take the fall for the situation. That's how it works. That's how it works. I don't look at it as just a mistake, or just people had their tempers. And no, there's more to it than that. There is no way There is no way you are going to perish because someone was upset. Yeah, I know. I grew up in the hood, right? And I witnessed people playing dice. And then all of a sudden, people are running after each other with shovels, beating each other because they get temperamental, they get angry, you don't want to lose money or what have you. And in the hood where I grew up, it wasn't even big money. It was, when you think about it now, in the grand scheme of things, it was small money. And they did that shit. But that's the thing about Satan or the demons that work for him. When they find just one little opening, they are going to take it and they're going to run with it. And they're going to find the perfect person to carry out this evil demonic thing. Because that's what it is. A situation that was resolvable was not resolvable. It ended in someone's life being taken. That's why in my other video I was saying that people don't blame the Father for people passing away. And you're like, but God, why? Because in some cases it's not him, it's not his doing. There are other forces at play. People actually perish because of association, because of who they with at the time, because of the environment that they are in. A gambling situation with all these men, so much to testosterone. Am I saying it right? I'm not even gonna try to. Sometimes these are tongue twisters. Testosterone. Am I right? Let me know in the comment section down below. I mean, niggas don't want to lose their money. It's about ego. It's a lot of things at play. Don't tell me this. Don't talk to me like this. I'm a superstar or whatever. You understand? Or I'm the king of this block. Or devil is always there, and his demons ready to pounce on everyone. He just needs an opening. He just needs an opportunity. And he's going to do his thing. And that was the perfect opportunity. You understand? It's one of those situations. But, I mean, people can say what they want to say. People can give their opinions. Some people are saying that it was Quavo's fault because he got into the argument because he was losing the dice game. Some people are saying that no, Quavo wasn't losing the dice game. It just kind of escalated and it got weird. Nobody can actually really say what it was. Apparently, allegedly, even the people that witnessed, they saw with their own two eyes, don't want to come forward because snitches get stitches. Snitches get stitches. We can't blame Quavo, but we can look at him. We can't blame Offset. He wasn't physically there. But we can look at him. If he has anything in the spiritual realm to gain. You know exactly what I mean. Type of situation. You understand? I digress now. Sacrifices are made on this particular day that he passed away on. Sacrifices are made all the time for these pagan gods and all these funny things. You know exactly what I mean, right? But I just feel like in a lot of situations in life, not everything is as black and white as we think it is. But then I know for sure that in every situation, Satan and his demons are always trying to find a way into situations, to corrupt situations, to dirty situations, dirty spirits, dirty the situation, make it bad. And once again, it's in the rap industry, the rap community with black people. It sucks. It really does suck. Right? Like I said before, condolences to his family, his friends, and his acquaintances, and Because people are hurt by this. You know what the crazy thing is? When Tupac and Biggie had passed and what that whole shizness, it was like a gap, a long time before any other rapper had passed and all and so on and so forth. Now it's like every week a rapper is dying. And I feel like it's not just, it's the environment, it's association, it's the things that you are putting out into the universe, the things you're rapping about. People seem to think that being a killer, being rough in the gang is so cool. I saw another video of another rapper saying, I'm done. I am done with this shit. I'm done with this life. I'm done with that image. I'm done with that persona because I can't do this no more. I can't live like this no more. I don't want the chains, I don't want the girls, I don't want the music, I don't want the money. I want something different. I can't do this anymore because none of these rappers are safe. And if you're thinking that you're gonna get into the rap industry and you're gonna have a career, maybe change, become a poet. If you're that good, become something else, a writer, something else, because you're not safe. The rap game is dangerous. It's so dangerous. Every week, a rapper is dying. It's weird. Rumors are coming out that record labels are getting their rappers eliminated for insurance. You're worth more dead than alive. So which part of this even matters? You're gonna be famous for a year. But if they choose, apparently, allegedly, within that year, you will perish because you are worth more. Record labels, apparently, allegedly, are getting insurance for rappers. So when they die, they can collect. When they feel like we don't care about you anymore, and they will pay the highest amount for that insurance so that the return is even greater. And if it's like a street shooting or whatever, baby, they are cashing in. You didn't kill yourself. You know how insurance things can be with suicide and stuff like that. This is so bad. People's love of money is it's ridiculous. It's so bad. Some of these Instagrammers wear an outfit once and you pay tens and hundreds of thousands of rands for an outfit you're gonna wear once. No, nigga, I'm buying my clothes because I like them and I'm gonna wear it again. Ain't gonna say shit about it. You can say shit about it. That's your choice. Mara, I'm gonna wear it again. There's nothing you can do about that type of situation. It's just frivolous. It's just earthly things. Everything is chains. People are getting killed for chains. To flex and tell you a lifestyle. Some of these artists aren't as rich as you think that they are because they owe the record labels. They have to pay that money back. They get in advance. They have to pay that record label back. Why do you think there's so many dramas, contractual disputes with these artists? It's all fake. You get signed, you are probably going to get eliminated. If you are worth more unalived than you are alive. Look at what happened to MJ. Just as he was coming up against, I think it was Sony if I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong. And it seemed like things were coming right. And then the play of words, this is it. It really was it. You think that was a coincidence? It wasn't a coincidence. It wasn't, guys. It really wasn't. It never really is. Woo! Woo! And then isn't it crazy how Kanye West has been doing all this shizness? He gets cancelled, and then this happens. Doesn't this particular situation seem like a distraction? Because it's distracting. It's distracting to all of us. I was sitting today thinking to myself, I'm scrolling through my phone and I'm like, this is so distracting. It's everywhere for the past 2 or 3 days. It's a distraction from the Kanye West situation because now we're not talking about Kanye West. There's always a distraction. There's always a freaking distraction. So that people don't dig too much, say too much, etc., etc. It was trending for 2 days. Today it's not. But it's a big deal. It's a problem. And it's crazy because people don't get a resting break after a rapper has passed. You don't. You get a few weeks, a few months, and then there's another one. And another one, and another one, and another one. You can't even process that shit. It's getting normalized. It's like indoctrination. It's getting normal. It's like, so strange. They put themselves in this lifestyle. We used to it every week. Somebody's gonna perish. But it's not normal. It's not normal, guys. Something is happening here. Something is wrong. Something is very, very wrong. Sure. Anyway, you guys, I'm gonna leave the video at that because I'm just getting hot and bothered and freaked out. If you guys haven't already, please do like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And if you guys actually do enjoy my videos, please do click on the thank you button because I would absolutely, absolutely appreciate it. Guys, don't take everything that is given to you by the media just at face value. Sometimes dig deeper. Look at the situation. Look at everything around it. It was 2 months ago when Offset, the situation came out that Offset was suing their record label. It was just 2 months ago that Offset detached from Migos. Do you understand? Quavo and Takeoff, I don't know if they were or they, released from their contractual obligations. But like I said before, an artist is more profitable or means more to a record label deceased because there is insurance. Right? Anyway, guys, I'll see you next time. Bye.